Hey everybody, welcome back. So we finished last time we finished Irithyll of the Boreal Valley. Got past Pontiff and Aldrich, and now we're ready to tackle Irithyll Dungeon and move on to the Profaned Capital for our last Lord Soul, so that we can progress to the Twin Princes. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get wrecked by these guys who can um, drain your max health just by looking at you. It's quite a lovely effect. Alright, and if memory serves, that item screams, or one of them does. Okay. Okay, it is that first one then. That scared me so bad the first time I played this. Hey, how's it going? Oh. Okay, there's nothing in there, so we'll leave that shut. Pretty good. I hate these guys though, so we'll see how this goes. Their ability to just like zap your max health is just broken. Oh, hi there. It doesn't seem to hardly matter. Like, if they know you're there, then it's enough. I wonder, I've never looked. Does that mask let you do the same thing? I'm assuming not. It's owned by jailers. Woman delighted in its plump features. Weird. Hmm. Well, whatever boats your float, I guess. It does. Nice. I thought there were two of them down here, but maybe that's the other side I'm thinking of. Well, maybe if we get lucky, we'll get the weapon. Sorry about your luck, bud. Let's see. Torch. I did that one good. Good magic shield. And I don't have to open it. Sweet. Okay, so if you get branded, I'm assuming it's more that it happens to the player. As they can't use Estus if hit by it, and obviously everything enemies get that the players get at a much reduced effectiveness. Where is it? I thought there was... in the third room? Oh yeah, it's right here. Interesting. I really wonder what they look like under the masks. And this is the one I need to keep for. Lay dead ahead. Huh? Here's where there's two of them. One there. Oh, there's three of them. What does that mist even do? Oh, that hurt. Ow. Really? How low can they make my health go? Jeez. That's insane. 125 HP. That's crazy. Startled me. Not sure why. Okay. Profaned capital. Okay. Wonder what this place was before, like... Right, I noticed that once it got down to like 200 HP, I mean, what's my base? Almost 1,000, so... Like once I get down to like 25% or 30%, I think it slows down, and then it slows down even more once you get down to like 15. I think it stops at some point, but I don't know what that actual percentage is. This place is pretty cool. Even though those guys are annoying, this place is still pretty cool. Oh, I thought I was going to get some Estus back from that. Yeah, I thought it was just a drop their health till it gets really low. Drop your health till it gets really low, and then... It's still super annoying. I'm not gonna, I kind of hoped they would explain the mechanic a little bit in the like background of the piece, but I don't. Did it? And I just didn't see it, but I didn't feel like it did. Yeah. I mean, it can be blocked. I'm assuming not, because I've had my shield up when they were doing it to me. Let's go this way and open the door. Ouch. Oh. Wait, what? That was one hit. How did I die? I had my Tears of Denial on. I thought I was safe. What? Was that more than one hit? That looked very much like one hit to me. Doesn't pull his attention. That was a lot more effective. Did I get the jailbreaker's key or whatever it's called? I did not. Come up here. Okay, let's try this again. Oh boy. Okay, that was unnecessarily risky. Good. Okay. He's dealt with. Okay. Getting owned by rats, that's par for the course, actually. Nothing? Way to trigger them without actually opening the chest. What? It's not. Okay, it's definitely actually opening the chest. Okay, so back to what we were talking about yesterday. Um, you had said that all of the gods most likely went to hide. So I had asked what the logic behind that was, and I think I ended the stream before I got an answer. So, what makes you think that the gods all went to hide? Okay, come on. Oh, interesting. No? Ooh, I got it. Nice. Let's see. Fine. Burning iron used by jailers prowling Irithyll dungeon prisons. Searing tipping is supposed to inflict fire damage and temporarily block Estus healing. Iron at least in charge of foe. Your strong attack turn to extend the length of the charge. Interesting. It's all the jailers. That's right. Keys. Which cells we can open. It's key. Oh, this is the key. That one. Breaker's key. sell key for it. Oh, that's for getting secret, I think. This way. I thought there was an item up here. Giant. So it just drops you at the exit. This is the only one that's any different. Slightly. Yeah, I think it's for that cell. Okay. That's pretty much all of your Irithyll dungeon cleared. Kill myself. Nice. Can I use it? No, I cannot. Oh, it takes 30. Okay. But I really want that, so I guess I'll be dumping points into faith after I get dexterity to 30. So I'll actually, what else will that unlock? That'll unlock Dory's Gnawing, which will be nice. Atonement. Lightning Blade. Lightning Spear. Shockwave. Great Heal. That'll be helpful. It won't be entirely useless. Okay. Where is he? There he is. Over here, bud. Oh! Oh my gosh, I never realized that's who this was. This is, the ladder guy in Dark Souls 2. Whoa! Okay, that's awesome. Alright, I think I've now maxed out my Estus flasks, or I have the materials to at least, I think. Now that I got that, I can go back and get the, again, rest, or whatever it's called. Click that. Path of the Dragon is what I'm thinking of. Yep. In there with him. Open it up just so that way when I come back through here, potentially, they'll be able to take care of the jailers for me. Okay. That was lame. Forgot they don't actually show you anything. They just drop you here and that's it. Okay. 2 down. Unlocked. They chase me, or is he just gonna stand there? I think he's just gonna stand there. Okay. Unlocked. Okay. Grand Archives, that's what it is. Alright, so Irithyll Dungeon is mostly complete. We need a couple keys, but we have to get those out of the Profaned Capital. We'll go this way to start. Actually, let's go ahead and stick for level 45. Should be 10. Be like 8. Should hopefully be enough for 2 levels. Grand Capital's a mess sometimes, so I like to not run around with a ton of souls.
Welcome, speak. Very authentic.
Let's just go ahead and start dumping them into faith.
Farewell, Ashen-Ninja.
Gracious, let Iona.
Lightning. It's the new one. Anything else though? Lightning struck. It's a light. Say was boss. Okay. Yeah, I could see that. That makes sense. Was that Gwendolyn or was that Guinevere? It's Gwendolyn, right? The brother, like super thin in Dark Souls 1, who's like behind the illusory wall where you find Henri on this one. Yep. Okay. So I'm assuming then that we assume that Gwendolyn went with Guinevere. I thought, but wouldn't Guinevere have left? Guinevere left after after the linking of the flame, I think, based on the description.
Ashen one.
Let's see. Guinevere left her home with a great many other deities and became wife and mother, raising separate. It doesn't say when. So, okay, so the Guinevere that we meet in Dark Souls 1 is an illusion. So, would Guinevere have already left for Hyde when Dark Souls 1 happened then?
Ah, knowest thou of that that and so thou art then thy pockets. Ashen one.
Let's go ahead and... Did I already place the official watchers? Did. Okay. So I was assuming that that Guinevere left because of the linking of the flame or something like that. Do we know why Guinevere left? I don't think it... Did it say in the ring and I just missed it? No, it just says that she left.
Aha, you found a proper red-eye. Brilliant. I knew you were no ordinary man. Now invade and pillage all you like. And if you grow weary of your duty, you too may become a finger. Come on, give yourself to Rosaria of the Cathedral of the Deep. Now invade and come on.
Okay, so Watchdogs Baron. Yhorm. This is Aldrich.
Ashen one, how may Ashen one bring with? Is it not?
Oh, there it is.
Knowest thou of that and then Ashen one? Ah, Ashen one, bring me. Is it?
Okay, so I think now that she sells that, first I can talk to her and she'll tell me about Cirrus.
Ah, Ashen one, bring. Is it not? Ashen one.
Let's see, I think I can progress Cirrus's quest line now. I think the next step is I think here at Undead Settlement by the Cursed Rotted Greatwood, I think. I want to finish her quest line before I go through with Rosaria's. With the Rosaria quest line. What was I? Okay. In the ground. Yep, there it is.
I finally found you. Just as I promised, Granddad. Remember?
Nope. Oops. I don't know why I expected to not die from that, but I did not expect to die from that. Okay. Let's try that again and not be quite as dumb this time around.
Finally found you. Just as I promised, Granddad. Remember?
After Gwyn died, or after he went to Link the Flame? Because Gwyn didn't actually die, I don't think, until we got there. Right.
Good night, Grandad.
I guess that makes sense. Guinevere left, and we're assuming then that Guinevere and her entourage went to um, hide, and eventually, after the blinking of the flame, at some point after that, Gwendolyn followed her and went there as well. Is that what you're saying?
Oh, there you are. I'm afraid I've involved you in my affairs over a little promise at that. My sincerest thanks for your assistance. At last, my grandfather will rest in peace, and I can die. But there is one last. May I take a vow? To serve you as a knight. Oh, I am most grateful. I, Cirrus, do hereby serve as your faithful knight. Wherever, whenever I am needed. My loyalty shall never waver. Blessing of the moon upon your journey.
Weird, her audio just like cut out on some of those.
If I may ever be, I am your knight, forever and true. Blessing of the moon.
Ah, well, how knowest thou of that and then Ash?
Okay. I bought it, but I don't know anything about it. Hmm.
If I may ever be, I am...
But what it says on the note is all I know. I know that obviously the Shrine Handmaiden is her grandmother. Is there more to it than that? I guess theoretically she could have given it somewhere else or done something else with it, and then it found its way to the Shrine Handmaiden, just like everything else in the game eventually does, like boss armor and all that stuff. Obviously, that has to get to the Shrine Handmaiden somehow. So maybe the grandma just picked it up. I don't know. Sunset Shield. Let's see what's special about you. Crystal that's brightly with a crystal sunset colors. Okay. Great shield, but not bad. Ooh, I should go and see what Ludlith has for me. Yeah, it does, but... And I guess... I guess she does strike me as the type to sell literally anything.
Ah, found her, did we? And the black eyes that shimmer within, I see. 'Tis as if it were but yesterday. We did all we could to spare her from them. Much has happened since. Mayhap I should apprise thee of what the thin light of these eyes might reveal to the eyeless firekeeper. Scenes of betrayal, things never intended for her ken, visions of this age's end. The eyes show a world destitute of fire, a barren plain of endless darkness, a place born of betrayal. So I willed myself Lord to link the fire, to paint a new vision. What is thine intent? The eyes show a...
Okay, let's see. Mm-hmm. It also makes sense because the that priestess lady is there too. That also makes sense. Oh, I don't have the strength for that. Keep that in mind though. It's just a regular longbow, right? Not a great bow. Oh yeah, forgot about that. Well, I can't use it, but I can at least get the buff from it. Um, yeah. I don't think I've ever actually worn the prisoner's chain. I might as well go with this one. There's only a limited number of them I can allow myself to use this playthrough anyway, so might as well buy the ones I can.
Treat the firekeeper not with discourtesy. She is much like thee, prisoners both, kept to link the fire.
Oh, is it really only 4%? Shoot. I never even bothered with it. That's all it is, then why not? Oh, I already used it to get... I didn't realize it was Champion's Soul. Oops. Oh well.
Now, do not...
I now know for next time. Okay, let's see. I think I'm done with Sirius's questline now, right? There's nothing else to do for her. Like, I can just summon her for things. And at this point, it doesn't matter if I join the... Like, if I, like, join Rosaria's fingers, like, I don't lose anything, right? Oh, I thought I had two.
What is good, wasn't he? My, the coal of that peaceable giant. Seems like ages passed. I imagine his passing was long ago. I miss the old bugger, I do. My thanks. I'll be sure this coal is put to good use. I'll be smithing weapons never afore seen by the likes of ye. It's but a small service to pay my humble respects. Lords, where did you happen upon this coal? This is much too dark. I see the abyss in it. Yet a smith I remain. I won't turn down a request. But forget not, your fight is for the flame and for your fellow kin, just like mine. A cursed fate this may be, but hope remains, does it not?
Alright, so what have I unlocked now? Oh, okay, so I need to go back to Untented Graves and pick up her stuff. Okay.
Pradeep.
Let's see, do I have any other... Let's see, that's it. Okay. Okay, so once I pick up the last of her stuff, I'm good to, the Twin Princes? No. I can summon her for that though, right? I have reached the archives, though. Oh. Oh, okay. Oh. Okay. So is it any different than if I just kill, like, attack her and Firelink and kill her? Or I just lose her as a summons for the Twin Princes fight, right? Okay, so... Because it's just whatever she drops when she dies, right? So if I kill her now, then the only loss is not being able to summon her. If I remember correctly, but it's been a very long time. In here? I swear there was something down. Okay. did not know I could do that. Okay. Well, that makes those guys a lot easier to deal with. I don't know why I never realized I could do that, but now I know. Great. I kicked the big gargoyle guys. I kicked him when he was blocking with his shield or with his wing, and it staggered him. I had no idea you could do that. I don't know why it never dawned on me till just now. I mean, it's no different than like they're just using a shield. It just happens to be part of them. I didn't expect it to break through their block in one hit, though. Okay. Not what I meant to do. Okay. Do not have any blooming purple moss clumps. I do not. And I did not cure ailments, so that was bad. It doesn't need that hard this time around. I'll be right back. What do you mean kicks suck? Kicks are fantastic. At least against anybody who likes to hide behind a shield. Actually, come to think of it, the only enemy I've encountered so far, two enemies so far that I can remember that have been able to continue blocking after a single kick is Night Slayer Sorg and the Tower Shield Lothric Knights. The infinite poison is kind of annoying. Ouch. Yeah, okay, I'll give you that. Oh, shoot. It's two of them. Thought I could get one at a time. Ouch. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I didn't think so. Need the next bonfire. Forgot they were invisible. So I don't really need that. Oh, that was not a good idea. Okay. Whew. Back to the start. Okay. So let's drop that on Caressing Tears. Yeah, I'm going to. I just didn't have any flasks left and was about half dead, so I panicked. Okay, you guys can take a chill pill. Sheesh. Pack of rats is no joke. Sheesh. Honestly, I really enjoyed the fight with Gale. Oh, shoot. That wasn't... yeah. Oh, thank goodness for Tears of Denial. Woo! Midir was also a royal pain in the butt, but he was also really fun. That's a really tough one. I'm trying to think through all of them. There's the twin demons. There's Midir. There's Gale. I would say I really liked the fight with I can't think of her name, the lady with the scythe. At the end of the Painted World, but that fight was just such a pain in the butt that I don't like it, just because it's so stinking long. Like at least if they let you skip the first phase. Oh, 100%. Midir definitely deserves all the hate he gets, but he's also like freed. Yes, she was a pain in the butt to the point where I really enjoy like the fight, but it's also just such a pain in the butt that I also hate it almost as much as Midir. Not quite, but almost. There he is. Okay, so I think that's the fastest way back to where I was. Yeah, Rita was really cool, but also, I also hated her. And then the one with the Gravetender Great Wolf was pretty cool, but I would definitely say that's not my favorite one. It just didn't stand out that much, really, I didn't feel like. Oh, you know what? No, I've got Crest Signatures on now, so I'm good. Yeah. And honestly, I found that so I beat Sekiro once. And I found after that it made the Souls games just so much easier because I had to get used to like waiting for the right time to like to counter. And I feel like that was really helpful in Souls games because that was always somewhere I struggled. So I'll be curious to see how I do against all three of those enemies this time around. It did. It really did. It's definitely I would say it's definitely the most skill-based Souls-like game I've ever played. Just because like it takes a legitimately insane amount of actual skill to beat. Like you can't really luck your way through it at all. Oh, hi there. Who was your favorite boss in this one? %. Oh, he doesn't respawn. Sweet. Don't know why I think there was an enemy down here, but I guess not. I've never owned a PS3. Last PlayStation I owned was a PS2, so I never really got a chance to play Bloodborne. Though I have considered getting PS now just so I can play it. But I haven't done that yet. I would say Dark Souls 2 is harder than 3. I think. Like the base game, at least. Which I know is an unpopular opinion, but... Oh. The mage died? Okay. Cool, I guess. PC. Yeah, he must have fell off the roof when I ran through the first time. Oh, first try. Let's go.
You are a saint. Once again, you are my valiant savior.
Yes, I
I,
am.
Siegfried of Katarina, express my deepest gratitude. Take this, a token of my thanks. Go on. It's all yours. No, please. Go on ahead. I've my own road to take, and a duty to fulfill. Very soon.
Yeah, my only problem with emulators is A, it takes a crap load of resources on it from your machine. And B, like, as far as I know, in order to emulate it, you have to basically pirate it, effectively. Which I appreciate From Software's work too much to do that. I guess I could just buy the game and then do it that way. I just need to get around this guy, and if we can fight him in that room, then we'll be fine. Uh-oh. Put me down, please. Before I die. Thank you. Whew. I mean, I have no personal qualms against Sony. Like I said, I haven't really played a PlayStation since the PS2, and up to that point, I was good with them. Okay. And now I've completely forgotten what this item even was that I worked so hard to get. Oh. Oh yeah, that's pretty crappy. I mean, I'm not heartbroken, like I said, I never got to play it, but I would love to. But that's really crappy. I wonder why. I mean, it's another exclusive for Sony, so why wouldn't they want to? Unless maybe the second one wouldn't be a Sony exclusive, maybe? I don't know. That very well could be. There's the jailer's keyring, which should allow me to get the rest of the cells in Irithyll dungeons. So just too many rats to be bothered with. Do they ever stop spawning? Like, if I just kept killing the rats for like an hour, would they just stop eventually, or do they just spawn infinitely? I mean, I've tried killing them a bunch like before, but never to the point where I was just like, I'm gonna sit here and kill them until they stop. Okay. Yeah. I would say, on average, I feel like the boss fights in Elden Ring are harder. At least more than Dark Souls 3, at least. But that's just how I feel about it. Something else down here. Honestly, maybe Dark Souls 3 is harder than I think it is. Yeah, that's true. But if you're just looking at it like, if you take a newbie and you put them into each Souls game, I feel like Elden Ring, like Dark Souls 1 and 3, at least as they are right now, Dark Souls 1 and 3 are probably easier than Elden Ring would be for a newbie. But if you get somebody who knows what they're doing, Elden Ring is definitely easier. But I'm looking at it like, if it was somebody who'd never really played it before, I feel like Elden Ring is harder in some aspects uh, than Dark Souls 3, personally. And Dark Souls 1 and 3 I would almost put on a similar level of difficulty, but that's just because I started Dark Souls 1 before the Prepare to Die edition came out, so that was when it was limited to 30 frames per second, which made things quite a bit harder because your parry windows were half the size, so like things you can do easily now you couldn't do before. So right. Yeah, the Mimic Tier is definitely a cheese, like, all around. Which is why I love it. It's just fun. But also, just to get to the point where you get the Mimic Tier, if you don't know what you're doing, takes a long time, and you generally have to fight your way through a lot of bosses to get there. So, yes and no on that, I think. I'd say by the time most people get the Mimic Tier, they're not noobs anymore. Right. I will say, I started trying out, have you played Shadow of the Erd Tree? I'm assuming you have, based on how much you know about all the rest of this. So I started doing Dane's footwork with hemorrhaging on it, and oh my gosh, it's so much fun. I went through all of Stormvale Castle and just like kicked everything to death. It was fantastic. Oh, come on. Mm-hmm. I haven't tried the Beast Claws yet. I'm thinking when I get to Elden Ring, I might try either strictly Beast Claws or martial arts, or well, I guess you can't really get martial arts to get to the Erd Tree, which kind of sucks. But I've also contemplated getting, just to make it fun, take my main character and get a another like unupgraded version of Dane's footwork and stuff, and then giving it to my new character, just so I can do like a full playthrough with the armor and stuff without having to like run around and grab it all or wait until endgame to actually get the build that I want. Well, no, I've already New Game Plus. I just... Oh, shoot. Not good. Uh-oh. Hate the jailers. So, on my streams at least, I've just done one playthrough, beat the game, beat the DLCs, and then progressed to the next game. So I haven't really progressed past that point, and I wasn't sure if I want to do that with Elden Ring or not. Let's see, where am I trying to get? Oh yeah. You know what? What am I doing? This would just be so much easier to just go from the Profaned Capital bonfire. So I could go through and just do a New Game Plus run through, but I'm also trying to do like new character, a build I've never done before. So I was thinking something that I guess I have done a good chunk of the game now with martial arts. So I feel like that kind of not be in the spirit of things, but I could just go through and do clubs because I've never done a club build on any Souls game either. And I've heard that they're really great, but I also hate how slow they are. Okay. Oh. Didn't expect them to come out of that so quick. Yeah. See that. No. Go for the other guys. No, go for the jailers, not me. Oh, I forgot about him. you, bro. Sweet. Then we can make you two fight. Well, that would have gone very differently if he'd done his kick attack. Yeah, I mean, it's put there on purpose. Like, it's part of the game, so if you want to use it to play through the game, then go for it. Yeah.
Oh, there you are. I thought you'd all but forgotten me. How sweet. Good to know that a skinny little heretic can still turn heads. Oh, you're not one of them, are you? Accept my apologies for mistaking you for one of those leeches. So, what business have you here? This is a land of monstrosities, and I am no exception. You're here to save me, but I'm guilty. A wretched child of the abyss. Is that something you can forgive?
Right?
Oh, really? You are no ordinary man. Very well. Besides, I've grown tired of imprisonment. I am Carla, and I accept your proposal.
Cool. There's nothing in here. I don't. Nope. And then I died in the room with the rats, so I should go pick up those souls. Okay. There we go. I think that's all of the cells in here. Am I forgetting any of them? But the very first one, I got the one with the ashes and so I think that's all of them. Okay. Let's go ahead and warp back to the shrine bonfire and level up. Well, I guess, I mean, the mimics were people or something at one point, right? Like, I think it says head of the average creature that mimics treasure chests. So I think at least in the earlier Souls games, I think it talks about about the mimics having been like something else. And like as a punishment for their avarice, they were turned into what they are now.
Well, then... Farewell, Ashen-Ninja.
Let's see, I need another 5,000. So, I mean, theoretically, it could have just been a group of people, like, who knows, maybe they all came from the same dojo. Who knows?
Very then take. Farewell, Ashen-One. May
Ah. Gracious. Let I.
Anything good? Dark arrows, that's it?
Ashen-One.
That is good one. Oh, by the by, if you find any they can beat without those, and they'll all,
Hey, you know what? Maybe Chuck Norris taught them. Who knows?
Pretty like that.
Not quite.
Ah, it wasn't he?
They definitely like making absurd sound effects, so I could see it.
Pretty be careful like that.
Okay. Oh, and you know what? Actually, I got a bunch of scales, so I can probably upgrade my bow more. 6 scales, yeah.
That it wasn't.
Okay, so we need 6 more scales. That's insane, though.
Pretty.
Let's go see if a giant tree has a seed for us. 100%. Alright, that reload. Let's go talk to Patches here.
Oh, hello again. Welcome to Patch's Boutique of Wonders. Can't resist it, can you? Ah, I see you've met Grey Rat. The slinking rodent. But he did me a good turn back in Lothric dungeon. Doubtless I should do something about that little dead. Well, I can hardly believe he's still standing. Ah, that's dead.
Anything new from you? Poison arrows can be nice. But I don't want any. Okay. Alright, and now we can progress forward through the Profaned Capital now that we got all the extra parts done. Oh yeah, I don't think you said which boss was your favorite in Dark Souls 3. Ouch. Other than the Chuck Norris mimics. How did you lose your account? Did you mod it or something? Ah. Oh, you got lucky there, bud. Yeah, that would suck. Kind of. I guess in a game where you just like keep replaying over and over again, I guess it's not quite as bad when you have to start over. Generally, I remember when Dark Souls Remastered came out. I went through and I was trying to 100% it with one character or with one character. You know, get all the achievements and everything, and my save file corrupted. I had like 2 or 3 achievements left, counting the get all other achievements, and I was so upset. I quit, and I don't think I played it again for like a year. Yeah, that was rough. I was doing really good too that time around. But I've gone back and I've beat it over and over again, so it is what it is. I got my 100% on all of them, so I'm content. Let's see. So I'm trying to remember. I think there was like a mimic or 2 over here, as well as a whole bunch of those guys, and gargoyle. Yeah. I wish they would go back and do like a true remastering of the first Dark Souls, because like even though they went through and they updated it and everything, the graphics were still kind of subpar. They didn't really. There was like a lot of visual glitches that they never bothered fixing. Um, like the first one that I always see, and I'm like, really, you couldn't have fixed that, was the right there at the church, at the belfry, the very first one. There's that gate you can get opened up. There's like a lever you have to open, and you can see through the ground, like very easily. Like it's like there's just like world below it, and they never really fixed the visual glitch, and they kind of just did that with all of them. They just like dated it so that it would have like better frame rate and stuff, and that was about it. Yeah, honestly, I really liked DS2. That was the first that was the first one that actually like really got me into the story. Oops. Not what I meant to do. There's one gargoyle. I felt like there was 2 of them, but maybe not. Honestly, I would love to see it get the same treatment that Dead Space got on their remaster. I started out playing the first time I played it, the remaster was already out. So I was like, okay, I've already got the first one from at some point. I got it, I don't know when. But I was like, I'll play the first one for a little bit and then play the remaster if I enjoy the first one, which I did. So I got the remaster, and that was probably the best remaster I have ever seen done. Like, it was just so well done. It was great. Yeah. Oh, they can't hit each other. Okay. I may have oopsed a bit. Yeah, DS2 gets a lot of hate. I think that's just because it's different. It's like considerably different than the other Souls games. Like one of the best things they did on that remaster was so the character didn't originally have any dialogue. Like the main character never spoke, never said anything. Which in Dead Space 2 and 3 has dialogue from the get-go. So they had the same guy go in and do all the dialogue from that, which was really, really nice. But they even changed up like the way that the levels were structured, and straight up changed how some mechanics work just to make them more playable. So, like flying around, for instance, in the first one it was borderline nauseating. But the second one it's awesome. It's one of my favorite things in that whole game. Was they just did such a good job with the flying. They did a really good job. I would love to see that happen with Dark Souls. Honestly, with all of them. I mean, 3's not really old enough to justify it yet, but... Alright. Here we come, Yhorm.
Yhorm, old friend. I, Siegward of the Knights of Katarina, have come to uphold my promise. Let the sun shine upon this Lord of Cinder.
Right? But it's also kind of awesome that they did. Like, it's nice that they reward you for actually following the cutscene, or like following the NPC's quest lines. Now if I could just stop whipping completely. Yeah, you kind of have to. You have to do it right. That can be very hard to do. Okay. I'm surprised you don't get less souls for that. Yeah, I could never really get into into Fallout. Like it was like I love the concept, and I started Fallout 3 a couple of times, and Fallout 4 I just could never really get into it. It's almost like it was a little too aimless. I don't know if that's the right word. Uh, but like, I like when you can go and do whatever, but I also like to know what like the main story is. But there's so many options for how to resolve your main story in Fallout. It's like, which one is like
Welcome home.
you can accidentally go and do
Speak thine heart's
a
desire.
totally different storyline and not even realize you accidentally switched until you're halfway through the new storyline.
Very well. Then take
Right.
an arrow. Farewell, Ashen-Ninja.
Okay. So that is the Profaned capital cleared. Let's see. Glad I didn't have to waste any upgrade mats on Storm Ruler. Okay. So that just leaves. Yeah. I mean, there's so much to it that like the little bits and pieces that I've gathered from the few times I've tried to play it, like I'm like, this is a really cool concept. But there's just like, I don't know, it feels like it's like when you get into a pool and you realize it's too deep, when you don't know how to swim. I imagine that's kind of the same. It's not to the point where you're drowning, like you can kind of doggy paddle around, but you don't really know what you're doing, so it's hard to really enjoy.
Back again, I see. I suppose this... Oh my. You've made quite the discovery.
Yeah.
This is
I
a
think...
scroll of the prodigious Big Hat Logan.
Well, let's finish this
A
dialogue.
masterful sorcerer, long missed in Vinheim. And now we have his scroll. Right here in my very hands.
Yeah, so I was thinking after I'm done with my Souls playthrough series, I might try and do Witcher 3. That's another one that I've tried to get into a couple of times. I think the last time I tried was actually when Dark Souls 3 came out. And I had started it, I played it for about a week or two, and then Dark Souls 3 came out, so I dropped it to play Dark Souls 3 because, you know, it's Dark Souls. I just never picked it back up after that, but like I really enjoyed it. And I love the lore and I liked the show, at least while Henry Cavill was in it. I haven't watched it since he decided to not be in it. But I really want to beat that one because like I know that the story is really good and the game is, from what I played, really fun. I just every time I've started, something else has come along and I ended up playing that instead. But maybe after Witcher 3, I think Fallout might be a good one to put on the docket for that, because that's another one that I would like to like. I just don't currently. Okay, I don't want any of those. Oh, actually, did he have any other weapon buffs? No.
Come again.
Ah, there you are, unkindled one. I am pleased to have a pupil as
PC
dedicated
Ascension?
as you.
Assassin's Creed?
Do not be.
There's so many of those. Honestly, they all kind of felt the same after like the second one. Like they all just kind of feel very similar, or I just didn't enjoy them very much after that, so I just kind of stopped.
I am Carla, and am grateful to you. Now, what shall we do? The only thing that might interest you is my sorcery. Although my dark arts are a detestable sort. That wouldn't interest you, would it? You're a wicked one, aren't you? Very well.
But I can't say much, because
Humans are of the dark.
Dark Souls is kind of the same way.
No different.
There's just not 7 or 8 of them.
Some may avert their eyes, but the truth remains the truth. Be careful, though. Few humans are privy to this knowledge. Let it be a secret, kept between you and I.
Yeah, I had a feeling that's what you were talking about.
Oh, Quelana, Witch of Izalith. I will unwrap besides. Oh, and one that resonates with the dark. I may be a heretical sorcerer, fiendish little...
No weapon buffs yet.
There is one thing that you should know. There is a darkness within man, and I am afraid you will peer into it. Whether the fear will spark self-reflection or a ruinous nostalgia is up to you entirely. Fear not. Your choice will bring you no scorn. Do stay safe.
Okay. Yeah, I heard that the sailing around in Black Flag was pretty good. But I don't think I think I started that one at a friend's house one time for like 20 minutes before I had to leave and never got to the boat part. So okay, so Yhorm is done. So next up we can either go on to the Grand Archives, or we can go to Archdragon Peak, or we can go to the Snowfield in the Painted World. I feel like Archdragon Peak. Get a lot more souls from here, if memory serves. Yeah, the second one was really good. I really enjoyed the second one. And I mean, I also really enjoy, like, I've enjoyed all of the Assassin's Creed worlds that I've played. Like, the worlds are incredible. And it's especially cool when you, like... So, I've traveled a fair bit. So my mom's from Europe, was born and raised there. So, I got to do a little bit more than my fair share of traveling. So I, like, after having played... or having, like, I've been to Venice, and so getting to play Assassin's Creed and go to see it, like, it was so cool to see places that were, like, very well represented in the game. Like, it was just awesome. Mm-hmm. Ouch. I'm not sure how they survived for so long. They got hit by fire like twice. I don't think I've ever died there before. That's a first for me. Yeah, I remember dying there so many times because I was trying to figure out how to beat that boss. And it didn't dawn on me until I decided, you know what, I'm going to take a break and go back and play Dark Souls 1. And I got to the Asylum Demon, the very first one. Or Stray Demon, or whichever title it has. And had to run past it. Or was supposed to run past it, until I was like, wait a minute, maybe I'm supposed to run past the boss. And then I did, and it's like, wow, this is incredible. How much easier things are when you do what you're supposed to. Can you really not get hit there? Yeah. That's another first. I never got stuck there before. Alright. Well. Round 3. Normally I can just like go down that ladder and fire will take care of the one, but it's not anymore. Oh, okay. I know there's an ambush here somewhere. Here. Whew. They're not too bad one-on-one, but two of them at a time can be brutal. Let's see, did I ever get the Hawk Ring? I don't think I did. I think I meant to go back and get it, but I didn't. Okay. Really? Well, I never really got to play Bloodborne, so I can see that. Okay, shoot through the wall, it's fine. Okay, good riddance. Not expecting the follow-up. Right here, bud. Come on. Yeah, that also makes sense. So, I got my wife. She's finally started playing Elden Ring, and I mean, she's honestly surprisingly good at Souls games for not having like any experience. She tried Dark Souls 1 and almost got the Asylum Demon her first try and the Taurus Demon on her first try without really, I guess, trying all that much. But because she thought it was so hard, she was like, it's so hard, like, I just can't. But she started playing Elden Ring, and I just gave her, like, really, like, helped her figure out what weapon to go for, and she's just steamrolling everything. Ouch. Really not gonna breathe any more fire? Okay, it's just not gonna hit him there. Come on, get up there. Okay. Yep. Oh, I forgot about this part. Yeah. Always them others. Thank you. I hope I'm not losing health this entire time. Yeah, me either. Every time. It always takes me 2 or 3 times. Okay. I was just waiting to miss and just fall to my death, but I guess you don't have to actually hit the head. Maybe that's why I always miss, because I always try to hit the head. I guess you just gotta hit the body somewhere and it counts.
Well, then hey. Farewell, Ashen One.
Okay. Let's see, do I have anything? Oh wait, I just picked up some scales, didn't I? Do I still have more scales? 2. Okay, nope. I need 4. Yeah. I mean, I did get blood, so must have done something right. Let's go here so I can grab the rest of those items. Yeah. Well, actually, so the long weapon, this particular one, at least for drop attacks, is actually a disadvantage because I actually have less reach because he just points the Lucerne straight down. So it's not like holding it out, giving me a lot of reach. It's I have to like drop on top of whatever I want to hit. Otherwise, it doesn't count. So in that regard, the Lucerne actually sucks for drop attacks. Coming for you, Nameless King. Yeah, very much so. Finally. It's like such a basic ring to be getting so late in the game. 3 cheers for damage negation. Can you hit this? Doesn't do it. Should at least give you a nice little sound effect or something. Okay, I think that's all the items. Nope, there's one over there I missed. Without the Ring of Steel protection? Yeah, I can see how that would go. What armor set did you use? Are there any items I missed? I feel like there was. But it's easier to go from the other bonfire. Lord's Head, Havel's Chest, Secret's Gauntlets, and Herald's Leggings. Yeah! So... You don't get... Do you get Havel's set? I already have Havel's set. Don't you have to get here before you get Havel's set? Really? I would have thought Havel's all the way around would have been the highest. There is 2 of them. Uh-oh. I forgot about the parry. That's not what I wanted. I guess the other one fell off. Oh, there he is, straight blood. I whiffed on that one completely. And that one. Stop trying. Okay. Yeah, straight armor is less helpful than I feel like it should be. But there's a reason they call it fashion souls. Doesn't really account for much. Or amount to much. Okay. Invaded? Yep. Invaded. Ah. No? Really? Okay, you're just rude, dude. Yeah, poise doesn't really do a whole lot in this one. That was poor performance on my part. But that's what I get for being embered here. It's like the second worst place to be embered. Like everybody invades here all the frickin' time. It's so annoying. Okay, same guy. Sometimes. Depends on who I mean, honestly, if I was better with it, I think I would have wrecked the guy, but being strictly melee against a casting class, I was pretty bad disadvantage to begin with. The reach is really nice. Okay, just completely ignore my hits. there's definitely better weapons for PvP, 100%. Come on, give me the eye. First roly-poly thingy is over here. Really bad against these guys. What's an item over there? Probably. Here. No. Okay. None in here. I have a level, so I kind of want to go back and level up, but... Yeah, my favorite still remains the Store Greatsword, I think. It's fantastic. But I do primarily play PvE, so that may be why I feel that way. Oh, come on. That's just broken. Like, it hits so hard. There's no reason launching your head like that should hit that hard. At that distance, too. I almost forgot about you. Ouch. Good thing he's not one of those chain axe guys. I think there's a bonfire in here, but I hope there is. It's not. Okay. And shoot. I've broken the cardinal rule again. Let's go ahead and get the bonfire. Okay. Yeah, me too. Pretty excited though. I've always loved the co-op in this game. And to have like full on co-op throughout the whole, like that be the whole game, I'm kind of excited about without it being PvP. No, I'm sure it being from software, they're probably going to put some PvP in it. Stop that. Yeah, I think it's gonna have like the map closure thing as like a type of like battle royale part, but I don't think it's gonna be any kind of PvP battle royale. Like I feel like they're just gonna force you into like you're gonna be able to go around and pick up items, I'm guessing. Oh, come on. Like you can in battle royales, but then I'm guessing it closes in to force you into fighting tougher and tougher enemies. Or something along those lines, maybe. I don't know. Ooh, they drop scales. Nice. I still haven't played Helldivers. I want to, I just don't have it. Almost killed it as in made a bad decision and everybody lost interest, or almost killed it as in like took it off the market? Okay, I guess I can't kill him. A lot of game companies seem to be doing that lately. Seems to be a theme. But hey, you know, I mean, obviously everything worked out in the end. So, alright, let's go ahead and level up.
Well, very well.
Yeah, have they started regaining it?
Then take.
I mean, it did win Best Ongoing Game or whatever at the Game Awards,
Farewell,
so I can't imagine it
Ashen-Ninja.
was completely wrecked.
Ah, Ashen-Ninja.
See, I need another 5 levels. Okay. But that does mean I should have a few spells I can use now. Yeah, I could see it. I could see that. Let's try lightning speed, just to see how it goes. Would imagine these guys are weak to lightning, but you never know. Definitely got to keep. Oh yeah. Let's see. I want in my offhand. That's it. So straight swords. They're there. Crystal Sage's Rapier. We'll do a rusted gold coin. I need the Manserpent staff off of it. Yeah. I can see that. Gold serpent ring. 7 silver. $315? Yeah. Hey, I got it. First try, let's go. Alright, we can put the bow back on. Switch back to silver. Those two. Oh, I can upgrade my bow again. I don't think I have ever gotten that on the first try. Ever. I think the fastest I've ever gotten it was like a half an hour of grinding, so that is awesome. I'm so glad I don't have to do that. I would definitely have done that off stream though. That's too boring. So I'm glad I don't have to cut out any of my gameplay.
That is what.
Great first weapon. And now I just need another slot. Right. Let's see. So I can probably use a better talisman now. Honestly, I'm not 100% sure how spell buff stat works in this one. Does this determine how much effect the stat scaling has on, like, is it just increasing the effectiveness of the scaling? Like, it's saying like you get 116% stat like increase. It's like you have B scaling, so instead of getting normal B scaling, you get B scaling times 115% or something like that. I've never really got how the spell buffs work in this one, to be honest. No, honestly, I mean, obviously Clerics is way better. Than what I have right now.
Just wasn't he?
Shard. Okay, so only Kathos takes Twinkling. Guess I got plenty. I can always. Oh, way more. Just use that. It's good.
Pretty, be careful.
Okay. Anything else that's going to do one here? I think so. Okay. Let's go this way. Kill this guy, and then we'll make our way up and kill Havel. Probably need the health boost. Oh, I forgot to use that. Wasn't expecting the third. It did not let me roll away. I did not have. I thought I had it. Oh. Ooh. It's a mean weapon. Well, for once, it's not the game dropping frames, so it must be something with Twitch. Heard of other people having that. Okay. I wonder, does the Dragon Tooth give you the same buff in this one? Yep, resistance to... Oh, magic and fire. Interesting. Any better now? Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty rough. No argument there. Okay. Now for my least favorite part of Archdragon Peak. It's the Path of the Dragon. I don't know why, I always think there's an item there. Oh, you're another one of those ones that just sits there. Let's try to keep these one at a time. Is he? Did he actually chase me up here? No, so where is he? Oh, there he is. I see him now. Okay. Let's take this guy out just in case I get shunted over here, running away. What? There you go. Jeez. How many attacks in a row you gonna get? Okay. 2 down, 1 to go. Man, I wish I'd gotten the Hawk Ring. This guy's really something else. Is that it just... Oh, can you not? Shh. Not good. Oh, come on, quit that. Okay. What is the most problematic for me usually? I hate those guys so much. That chain attack is just busted. Being able to hit through walls like that is just absolutely bonkers. Right. Should just leave 1 or 2 more guys. Right there. Yeah, pop. Okay. There was an item on this side, but maybe it's the other side? There's another one over here. Oh, there it is. Ah! Goodbye. Taste your own medicine. Did that seem to fix it? Or am I still lagging pretty bad? I think this is where you get the Twinkling Dragon Torso Stone, I think? Yeah. And then... I think now I can progress the depressed dude from Firelink's... From Firelink, I can progress his questline now, I think. Go fight him in the Watchdogs. Alright, and that is all of Archdragon Peak, I think. Let's go ahead and level up before we fight the Nameless King.
Well, very then. Farewell, Ashen-Ninja.
Okay. Have any other... Okay. Oh, I can upgrade my shield, though.
Oh, that he's changed a great
Oh,
deal
oops.
since he left this place. Graven of face, he asked me to give it ye. Well, now that that task is concluded, what would you have me smithed? Pretty, I go.
Yep, okay. I need 100 more.
What? Pretty, be careful, I go.
Okay. Oh, were you using the, were you using it on your phone or are you using it on your console? Or PC? Let's go ahead and take care of Hawkwood. Does it actually work on the web version on your phone? A lot of apps are, a lot of streaming places are starting to force you to use the app. Obviously Twitch is great, so I'm surprised that they don't. But okay, I'll be completely honest, I'm totally just delaying fighting the Nameless King. And I want to swap these. can't rest yet. Okay.
This is unexpected. Well, I've decided to stop running from my fate. Loathe me all you like. I shall take what makes you dragon.
He does? Man, I kind of wish I'd lost to him now. I've never heard the dialogue. I'm assuming, like, you can just still come back here and fight him again, or do you actually have to go to, or do you have to go to Archdragon Peak and fight him there? Okay. Does he at least use it, or does he just have it? I mean, it'd be kind of cool if you give it to him and then he, like, it was full conversion into dragon, and then you have to fight him as a dragon. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna summon. Oh, that's just cruel. Okay. Goes. I feel like they really could have made that a little more clear, that you have to, yeah, John Dark Soul, let's do this. That you have to, like, drop down here, because it took me forever to realize, oh, I can stand on these clouds.
Hello.
That hurt. Oh. Okay. Too early. Uh-oh. Thanks for your help, John Dark Soul. Up again, come on. Oh! Oh my word. Oh, that hurts. Oh my gosh. That was so good. That hurt. Almost got him on my first try. I can't believe it. And then I lost it. There's a lot of people here. Yes, John Dark Soul again. Thank you. And I like Trinkio's weapon choice, so we'll go with Trinkio. We'll see how this goes. I've never pulled 2 summons in. Alright, greetings are done. Let's move on. Oh, okay. Didn't expect him to come for me. This is going rather well. We don't need to see that a second time. Uh-oh. Nice. Heck yeah, let's go. Okay. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I did very little of the work on that one. Though I'm pretty confident I could have done it, it just would have taken forever, because my damage output sucks. And his armor is just ridiculous. It would be so funny if the tongue just kind of like flopped around in the wind. Like your cape definitely should. Let's see how many souls we get for this. Should be a pretty significant amount, I think. Yeah. Okay. Sweet. Let's go ahead and loot this area. Rich slab. That's my bow will be +5. I cannot English tonight anymore. Okay. I want to look at the text on that one. Keeps popping up everywhere. Okay. So this is the old Dragon Slayer from Dark Souls 2 it's talking about, right? It's not talking about Ornstein. It's talking about the one in Dark Souls 2 leaving the cathedral to find the Nameless King. Is that how you read that? There's any other items over here, but just to be sure. Probably, maybe. Good as answer as any, I guess. Okay. Sweet. So that's Archdragon Peak and Irithyll Dungeon cleared, and the Profaned Capital. Nice little trifecta. So we'll go ahead and level up. And then we will, I think, only thing left to do is either DLC or Grand Archives.
Well, then farewell, Ashen One. Mate.
Okay. And let's see what we get here.
Aha, that so.
Can't use that. I won't put enough into faith to use it. Dragon Slayer Sword Spear. Honestly, I've never really tried it before. Don't know how good it is. But I can use it. What's the other item? Storm Curved Sword. We'll go with the sword spear.
Now. Do not.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go talk to this lady.
Oh, champion of you wish to.
Bountiful Light's a good one to get. Miracle taught tonight's by Gertrude, Holy Maiden to the Queen. Gertrude's not the priestess in Dark Souls 2, is she?
Have a pleasant journey, champ. I pray.
No, I don't. Her name wasn't Gertrude. It's Gertrude. All right. So I think next up we'll probably go ahead and do Grand Archives next. But that'll have to wait. We've been going for almost 4 hours, and I'm getting kind of wiped out. So it's been fun. Thanks for hanging out, Husk. Great to have you around. Hope to see you next time. And rest of you, thanks for hanging out. Next up will be Grand Archives, followed by whatever the zone after this is called. I can't remember. With the Twin Princes. And then we'll be ready for the DLC. Because I want to do that just before killing the Soul of Cinder. I think that's what it's called. So, Grand Archives, then Twin Princes, then the DLCs. So, we've still got a good ways to go, since the DLCs do add quite a bit of content still. So, see you around for that. Thanks for hanging out. I hope you all have a great week.